Keeping a dream diary. Throughout the ages, dreams have consistently captured our attention and fascination. They have the ability to leave us pondering their significance and searching for better ways to understand them. This video will look at some of the basics of dream interpretation and how to keep a dream diary. When interpreting dreams, it is essential to keep in mind that the events and symbols within them have their own internal logic and meaning. Dreams can be seen as a form of self-expression, where our subconscious thoughts are expressed through symbols and metaphors. By paying attention to these symbols, we can gain insights into our deepest feelings or motivations. It is important to remember that these dream elements are just as valid as the tangible events of our waking world. They may not be immediately apparent but contain important truths about ourselves if we take time to interpret them properly. To truly understand the messages in our dreams, it's essential to have a grasp on how the mind works. Dreams use symbols and metaphors as a way to bypass the limitations of our conscious minds. The metaphor of the mind as an iceberg can be quite useful in understanding how we think and feel. The idea is that our conscious thoughts and feelings are merely a tiny portion of what lies beneath the surface, much like only a small part of an iceberg is visible above water. This means that most of our thoughts, emotions and motivations remain hidden from us. They exist in our unconscious minds and influence our behavior without us even realizing it. It's important to recognize this so that we can learn to understand ourselves better by exploring these deeper parts of ourselves. By doing so, we may gain insights into why we act or react certain ways, or why certain patterns repeat themselves throughout life. Understanding more about the unconscious aspects of who we are can lead to greater self-awareness and personal growth. This means that we are often unaware of the many difficulties and problems that can arise from our unconscious mind. Dreams and their messages serve as a way to increase our awareness and understanding. Archetypes, which are recurrent symbols or motifs in literature and art, serve as the building blocks of the human psyche in Jungian psychology. These inherited ancestral, cultural, and historical recollections, which are a result of universal human experiences, can be found in the collective unconscious. Understanding archetypes is crucial for interpreting the personal messages in our dreams, as they take us out of our everyday lives and into the world of myths and magic. To accurately interpret your dreams, it's important to pay attention to your initial emotions upon waking up. Instead of focusing on the specific details of the dream, consider the overall theme and try to extract a general message. Dreams often use metaphors to convey their meanings, so consider the possible meanings behind the images you see. Once you have a tentative interpretation, make a plan for how to act on any suggestions or insights the dream may have provided. Keeping a dream journal or diary is an excellent way to improve your ability to remember and recall dreams. When choosing a book for this purpose, it should be one that stands out from the other books in your home. Choose something brightly colored and special that you can use exclusively for writing down your dreams. If possible, try to find something with blank pages so you can draw pictures of symbols or images from the dream if desired. In addition, consider keeping a pen and paper nearby in case you wake up during the night but are too groggy or tired to grab the book right away. This will allow you to quickly jot down any details before they fade away. Finally, make sure to record as many details as possible, even if some seem insignificant, because these may help jog your memory later on when revisiting those same entries in the journal. Keeping a dream journal and a pen close to your bed can be a useful way to record your dreams as soon as you wake up. It's important to minimize physical movement when you wake up, as even small movements can cause dream memories to fade quickly. Keeping your eyes closed and staying in the same position as when you woke up can also help with dream recall. If you can't remember any dreams, try writing down any feelings or thoughts that come to mind, as these may be related to your last dream. If you wake up from a vivid dream in the middle of the night, it's important to record it right away, even if it means using a flashlight to avoid turning on the bedside light and disturbing your partner. Dreams can often provide us with the solutions to problems that we have been struggling with, even if we do not remember the dreams themselves. Our unconscious minds are free to explore unconventional solutions while we sleep, and sometimes the answers we need can appear out of nowhere after a good night's rest. Dreams can oftentimes be mysterious and hard to interpret. We must stay open-minded and use our intuition when trying to make sense of them. Even the tiniest details in a dream may contain answers that could help us resolve issues we are dealing with in life. It is important to pay attention to all aspects of the dream, no matter how small they may seem, as they could provide insight into what is going on around us. Our dreams are meant to offer guidance and advice, though it is essential that we take time to reflect on them, being mindful not only of their content but also how they made us feel while dreaming it. By listening closely to our gut instincts and connecting with our inner wisdom, we will be able to unlock the deeper meanings behind our dreams, allowing for potential solutions or paths forward that might not have been previously considered before. It is not necessary to understand the meaning of each individual dream. It can be helpful to write down your thoughts and observations about each dream as soon as possible after waking up. However, it may be beneficial to wait before definitively determining the meaning of a dream, especially if it is confusing or unclear. One strategy to consider when trying to interpret dreams is to look for common themes or patterns among multiple dreams. It can also be useful to reflect on dreams from the past few years, as this can provide insight into recurring themes and personal growth.